Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you're there? Or opened your laptop, stared at the screen, and thought, I used to be smart? If that's you, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not losing your mind. You are not getting dementia. This is called brain fog, and it is one of the most common midlife symptoms I see. Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Rebbecca Hertel. I am an osteopathic family medicine physician and a menopause practitioner and founder of Osteopathic Midlife Health. But before we dive in, hit like and subscribe. It helps this content reach more women who are struggling in silence. So let's talk about why brain fog happens in midlife. What's actually going on in your brain and what you can do about it. So brain fog isn't just being forgetful. Women describe it as things like word finding problems, losing their train of thought mid-sentence, trouble focusing or multitasking, slower processing speed, things like what's the word of that yellow thing that's on the table? You know, that thing over there. That's right. It's a banana. Feeling mentally exhausted by noon. And the most frustrating part, you know you're capable. Your brain just isn't cooperating. So why does brain fog happen in midlife? Number one, estrogen is a brain hormone. This is a big one. Estrogen plays a major role in memory and focus, verbal fluency, neurotransmitter balance, all of that during perimenopause. Estrogen doesn't just decline, right? It fluctuates up and down and up and down. And those ups and downs disrupt how your brain communicates. So think of estrogen as oil for the brain's wiring. When levels are inconsistent, signals don't fire smoothly and cognition feels clunky. Second, progesterone, GABA, and mental calm. So progesterone is calming to the brain. It supports GABA, which is your brain's chill neurotransmitter. When progesterone drops, because it does drop during perimenopause, it's still ups and down as well, but overall it drops. Anxiety increases, sleep worsens, your brain never fully recovers at night, and a tired brain equals a foggy brain. And number three, this sleep disruption is fueling the fog. So even one night of poor sleep impacts attention, your memory, decision-making. So now layer that on months or years of night wakenings, early morning cortisol surges, insomnia. This isn't willpower. This is sleep-deprived neurology. And for stress, cortisol, and cognitive overload. So midlife women are carrying a lot, right? Careers, parenting, aging parents, this mental load that never shuts off. So that chronic stress keeps cortisol elevated. And cortisol literally shrinks access to those memory centers. Your brain is in survival mode, not productivity mode. 5, metabolic and nutrient contributors. Sometimes brain fog just isn't just hormones. We got to look for things like insulin resistance, blood sugar swings, low iron or ferritin, B12 deficiency, thyroid dysfunction. If your brain doesn't have fuel or can't access it, then your clarity suffers. So what can you do about brain fog? First step is stop gaslighting yourself. This is not laziness. This is not aging poorly. This is physiology. Number 2, you can address hormonal patterns, not just symptoms. That may mean supporting estrogen stability, replacing progesterone when appropriate, understanding where you are in that menopause transition, timing, and individualization matter. Protect your sleep like it's medicine. Sleep is non-negotiable for brain health. We address hormones, circadian rhythm, nervous system regulation, because we know that supplements alone won't fix a wired and tired brain. Next, check the labs that matter, not just normal labs, optimal labs, because brain fog is often the first clue that something deeper can be off, and we need to look for that and fix it if it's there. So I want you to hear this. Brain fog in midlife is common, it's real, and it can be treatable. Your brain isn't broken. It's responding to hormonal, metabolic, and neurologic shifts. And when we address the root causes, clarity can return, confidence returns, and you feel like yourself again. So if this resonated, like and subscribe for more midlife hormone education. And if you want deeper support, check the links below. You're not alone, and you're not imagining this.